All right, what's going on, big dogs? So we all know who Sneako is. We all know who this little grifter fucker is, and all the dumb shit that he decides to get himself into, whether it was him going through his red pill phase, which is his most popular and his most commonly known phase that he went through, was all over TikTok. He had his head so far up Andrew Tate's ass that it was probably taste his food for him. But recently, Sneako has decided that he has transitioned into being a Muslim. He is now someone of the Muslim faith, which, all right, cool. I have nothing against somebody who wants to change their religion or try something out. But the problem is Sneako is a fucking grifter, guys. Because Sneako is somebody who will go from topic to topic or whatever it is, parroting a narrative that the people that he follows and believes in are saying, whether it's right, wrong, terrible, good, bad, he doesn't care. If it's the person that he follows or that he likes, he will do whatever that person says. And as soon as he's done with that phase, he hops onto another one like he's doing with this Muslim faith crap. He's somebody who, in this video, you will see knows nothing about the Muslim faith and is simply just using it as a way to drum up publicity around himself like he's some reborn Muslim or some crap like that. But anyways, the other day he decided to hop into a call with XQC and Destiny. Now, Destiny is a phenomenal debater. I'm subscribed to Destiny. I love watching Destiny. He's kind of the guy on the more left-leaning side of the aisle that I enjoy listening to the most because he makes a lot of really good points. And even on his arguments that I don't agree with, at least he has a genuine argument. And he's not somebody who's going to like go out of his way to like hurt somebody's well-being or call them names or degrade them just because they have differing opinions than he does, right? He only does that if you come at him in that way first. So I have a lot of respect for him. He's a great debater. Highly recommend checking the guy out if you haven't already. But Sneako decided to join into this call with Destiny and XQC late into their stream. And he gets absolutely cooked the entire time on him being a freaking pedo. The whole time. Now, before I play the first clip, it's important to note that in the Muslim faith, right, and you'll hear them talk about this, but in the Muslim faith, the Prophet Muhammad himself was said to have married a 9-year-old. And this has become a hot topic for a lot of people because there are quite a few Muslims, people of Muslim faith, that back that belief, that say it is okay that Muhammad was married to a 9-year-old and that people can get married to a 9-year-old. And I'm going to go ahead and let them get this debate started, and we'll start breaking it down from there.
According to the world, the same reason we tell pedophile that they should stop being attracted to kids, it's like you should have a morality about
Hold on.
that.
Why do you think pedophilia is wrong?
Because because you cannot.
No. Answer. It's a good question.
Yeah,
answer.
I need to make sure you have an idea. Yeah, tell me. No, wait. Make him answer. Yeah, don't bail him out. Make him answer. Why is pedophilia wrong, Sneako? Yeah.
Because it's not how a relationship. Because God says it's wrong.
That's the reason why. Hold on, wait. So Sneako, no, wait. This is so easy. So then Sneako. So if God tells you that you can f kids like he did with Muhammad or whatever, you think that's okay then? That you would change your mind on that tomorrow?
That's not what happened.
No. I'm asking you. If God tells you, Sneako, I think that f kids is okay, then you would change your mind on it tomorrow.
There has to be a justification for everything.
Oh, hold on. God has to justify himself? God has to justify it? If you're talking about the need for a justification, then that means something's not good because God says it. It's only good because he's giving you whatever the justification is. So God saying things doesn't mean anything then. So you're just wrong on that. So then what's the justification then for why pedophilia is bad?
Okay, so this is one of my favorite clips I have ever seen because it hits the head on a lot of topics here that I 100% agree with Destiny on this. So I am somebody who is actually like a religious person. I'm a Christian. I go to church on Sunday. I'm not somebody who's going to rub it in your face that I'm a Catholic and that everyone needs to go to church all the time. Like, I miss church. I don't go every goddamn Sunday. I try to, but if I miss it, I'm not going to like break down and cry about it. I know people who believe in the church and don't go to church ever. And I know people who don't believe it at all and still end up getting drugged to church, or people who don't believe it at all. And I'm just really good friends with them because I don't really care what your religious belief is. You know, if you want to follow it, that's up to you. But when he says, if God comes down and tells you that pedophilia is okay, does that now make it okay? And the answer, at least from a logical standpoint, is fucking no. And Sneako tries to defend it by just saying, well, no. I mean, he has to justify it. But God doesn't, if you're a religious person, God doesn't have to justify anything. What God says is technically law. That is how religion works, right? The God of your religion is in charge. And if God today came to my face and was like, hey, you can be with minors now, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be a sinner and I'm not going to agree with that part of the religion, which is exactly what Sneako could have done here. I do think in like the Muslim religion, there are some like good foundations in there about being a good person and whatever. They have a lot of flaws. You don't have to, identify yourself with the parts of the religion that you don't like. It can just be kind of used as like a foundation for yourself to build yourself up on. Like there's a lot of things in the church that I don't agree with, but the foundations of the church, like be a good person, spend time with friends and family, take risks, life's crazy, you know, forgive people, don't hold grudges, basic things like that are great things to pick up from religion. And Sneako just has no fucking clue what he's doing.
See how
you want to answer the question? You see how he's going to yap and not answer the question? I'm going to ask the same thing when you're done. Go ahead.
I just answered the question. I just told you.
What was the age?
I just told you at a developed age.
Sneako thinks you should be able to f 9-year-olds. That's what Sneako thinks, and he won't answer that question honestly. Or he's going to have to give a different answer, in which case he's updated his morality. He's updated his views, and that's really uncomfortable for him. You don't have an answer to any of this shit, bro. Go back to f***ing that corner in London where you're getting roasted by year 1 debaters on Christianity. This is retarded. I don't know what the f you're doing in here.
Okay, so you can leave the call. I wanted to go talk about this.
I don't want to leave the call. I like hanging out here. I've talked to a lot of files in the past, so.
Okay.
Okay, and then to top it all off, Destiny just fucking grills him with the line of the year, saying, you go ahead and stay, I like being here. Or I'm gonna go ahead and stay, I like being here. It's totally fine. I've talked to pedophiles in the past. That is such a hard line, dude. That's a bar, dude. I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt, man. I like that tattooed, dude. That's insane. He kills him with that line. It was that one line has been clipped so many. I've seen it all over TikTok, X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, Instagram. I've seen a bunch of stuff about this whole ordeal, and it's really funny because in that same video that he made on this whole ordeal, trying to call out Destiny, he even talks about how.
Well, I didn't get clipped, which is good, but I mean, like, this is why somebody's trying to press me like that.
Yeah, dude, you definitely didn't get clipped all over the internet. I've seen it everywhere. So another just stupid freaking debate. But anyways, it continues.
I'm actually curious now. What do you think the age of development is?
I just told you. It depends on where you are. It depends on the
okay. Then at what stage do you think somebody's developed in? What stage of development? There's a lot of stages in development.
It varies. I don't think
it varies. It varies on the what?
I think it varies on the age.
It varies on the age.
It depends on where you are.
You need to have set ages for that. There are stages of development. As a child, an adolescent, an adult, and then fully developed. Like, is it the brain? Is it the body? Is it cognition? What parts of development is it? Can you target that?
I don't spend too much time thinking about that.
Okay, so if a man fucked a 12-year-old and he was like, well, this person was like really developed, would that be okay then? You wouldn't call that person a pedophile?
No, that's wrong. Absolutely.
Why is that wrong?
I just said that you're not supposed to do relationships with people, but look.
Well, you can't do relationships?
You can't do relationships with children. I said that. Like,
wait, what is a child though? But what if they say they were developed?
Developed is 18 plus, bro. Like, come on now.
Ooh, do you co-sign that, Sneako? Is that what developed means? 18 plus?
Well, people believe that, but throughout a lot of states, a lot of it's like 17, a lot of it's 16.
Oh, so you think 16, 17, that's the ethical age to start f***ing or marrying people?
I don't follow, but see, I don't follow the legal morality that you guys are following.
So I'm asking you for the Sharia. I'm asking you for the Sharia morality. What's the religious one? What do you think is the morality there?
It says developed. It's not a specific age.
So if the pedophile or if a guy wants to 12-year-old, if he feels like they're developed, then you're saying it should be okay in terms of religion, right? In terms of at least ethics or morality, right?
No, in the Quran, it does not specify. It doesn't have an age. Like, you're going to go in circles about this forever?
I'm just curious why it's so hard to get you to give an age for when you think is an acceptable time to f somebody.
I answered the same question 4 times.
You haven't given it. Developed isn't an age. It's not a number.
Nico, I think he's trying to make an understanding of how you apply it in the real world. How do you apply that knowledge or that piece of that phrase you're using, developed age, into the real world? How does somebody navigate that? Somebody who read the same book that you did, had your information. How do they navigate the world? How do they do it?
It's hard to understand you. How does someone navigate the world without a book?
No. You're missing the point. How, if you or you use that phrase, developed, right? As a concept, somebody knows this and they intake that. How do they apply that to the real world? How is they supposed to know? That's just sort of specifics behind it, right?
What is your question? How do you apply the Quran to the real world?
Yes, if the book says that phrase, developed, right? Somebody, when they go into the real world, how do they apply that? How do they use that to know what to do? It's a simple question. Please answer it.
It's pretty easy to tell if somebody's a developed human or not.
So that you trust every human that has read the book to know what's development and know how to use that.
Okay, so XQC actually hops in, obviously, and starts kind of grilling him on the exact same topic, which is, dude, we are asking you a simple question. What age do you think consent starts? Is it 16? Is it 17? Is it 18 like it should be? Give us an age. We're just asking how would you apply this teachings in the Quran to real life? Eventually, what ends up happening is Sneako continues to mumble jumble his same old, oh, well, I keep telling you guys it's when you're developed and blah, 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 which is a total crapshoot. He tries to bring up the whole, like, when you're in a community with people and why communities are good, because if everyone believes in the same thing, then they'll all know if that person was actually developed or not, and they would be able to, you know, rightfully justify whether or not that person could give consent or not, which is a total crapshoot. All right, as human beings, we're not even fully developed in the brain until like 25 or 26, I believe. So sitting there and saying that, oh, because a 12-year-old hit puberty early means that it's totally fine. Like she look at her, she totally can consent. She doesn't know anything. She's 12 fucking years old. She hasn't experienced anything, right? So no, the age should always be 18. I don't care what state you're in, what religion you have. It should always be 18. And eventually, Sneako does go, yes, okay, yeah, 18. Basically what he says, and they finally go, oh, congratulations, you finally got to that answer. Like, this whole thing was just a total crapshoot. Like, I've never liked Sneako. He's made for entertaining content in the past, but I can't get behind people who just hop from topic to topic to try and just stay relevant. Like, he's just a fucking grifter, and I hate this freaking guy so much. And so when I saw these clips going around, man, in the last couple of days, I've just been laughing my ass off watching these clips. It has been phenomenal. I've rewatched this several times, so I was excited to make a video on it. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, remember to please leave a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're almost to 500 subs, guys, so if you could please hit that subscribe button, it would mean a ton. It's totally free, and you can change your mind at any time. But thank you for your time, guys. Thank you for sticking around until the end of the video. And until the next video, guys, Godspeed.